Hampshire Police Force are yet again whinging about being assaulted and pushing for harsher sentences for those who are alleged to have assaulted police, whilst of course, as we all know, still trying to find ways to limit their culpability when it comes to them assaulting the police. Allegedly in Hampshire, to the year ending March, there was 1,494 assaults, 29 per week, but as we would expect, the assault allegations made against police are never listed with the statistics against the public because it's likely to diminish their claim that they are all victims of assault rather than a perpetrator. Zoë Wakefield, Hampshire Police Federation chair, said this is really concerning. This time last year it was 3 officers a day. Now we are seeing 4 officers assaulted every day. Is it going to be 5 officers next year? Is it going to keep going up and up? It is simply not acceptable. It is not right and it should not be happening. Hampshire Police claim on their website that they have 5,000 employees, but on their LinkedIn page it says they've got 3,500 police officers, nearly 2,000 police staff, 336 community support officers, 525 specials and 360 volunteers. That's a few more than 5,000. In fact, more than 1,500 more than your claim on your website. So you are bound to have some reports of assault against them, simply due to the number that you have working for you. We know that police will claim an assault even if it's their own fault, such as bending a finger during arrest of someone, tripping over while trying to detain a person, or hurting themselves while punching or kicking a suspect. In fact, many of the claims of assault by a suspect are, as we already know, bogus and are used simply to bolster the charges against the suspect or to justify the level of force used. Now, I don't agree that anyone should be assaulted whether they're at work or not, but when you are in a role where you have to deal with uncooperative people or people who understand their rights and simply try to defend themselves from an unlawful assault from a police constable, then you should expect a number of real assaults. But I question the figures and would prefer to see an exact breakdown of the claims of assault, including the statement that accompanies it from the police that was assaulted. Zoë Wakefield said that the Crown Prosecution Service doesn't seem to value the importance when it's a police officer victim. They seem quite happy to drop cases at court or before they get to court, with no consultation with the officers. And obviously we know lots of people, when it does go to court, are given menial sentences that don't really mean a lot and clearly aren't a deterrent to stop people assaulting officers. But yet, Zoe, the CPS doesn't seem to understand the importance when it's a member of the public assaulted at the hands of police. The CPS and the forces will fight tooth and nail to protect one of their own when they are clearly guilty of assault. And guess what? Police are never given sentences that deter them from doing it again or deter others from doing it either. So now you know how we feel, you whinging twant. She said it's not good enough, it's not acceptable, and it has a real impact on officers when they don't get justice. They start to wonder, why am I doing this job? Well, they should be doing the job because they believe in law and order. They want to help and protect people and property and make a real positive change in the communities they serve. However, what we see is people taking the job for the perks, for the pension, for the gang-like mentality and protection and the powers of authority that go with it. Trouble is, when you take a role for the wrong reasons, expecting that you can do and get away with pretty much anything you want, then you sob when it doesn't quite go your way, then you're going to find that the job isn't getting done properly. The standards drop, the quality of the work drops, and the quality of recruitment drops. Maybe if police started to treat the public with the respect they deserve and only use force on those who truly deserve it, then we would see a drop in police claims of abuse. Personally, if I was chief constable and one of the constables came to me with a claim of assault due to an injury they obtained during arrest, I'd tell them to suck it up or go find another job.